Marcia, bless up. Not even know say might not turn on. Yeah, big up. Yeah. If you look on the rainfall potential, I work at an hotel, the Canadian Blake. What the latest early shift? They shifted northeast. They shift straight into us, and it's moving about 7 miles per hour. The wind speed is still same at the 175, and the millibar is at about 901 there. So based on information shared with me, it is basically the winds are clocking about 200 miles per hour. That should be about gust. So this is going to be really crazy for the next couple of hours, because we know somehow we not really start experience that um strong winds as yet. But later on down in the day, yeah. I work at an hotel. Okay, Canadian Bake. Yeah, work at an hotel, alright. Most of those who can stay stays. It's such as I used to stay before I have kids. But me na me not think mother gonna work. Me that profit on my yard still. Yeah. But the money you need the money, so but me not stay. I'm not gonna work today because I had to walk home. What? Bro, yeah, yo. You know what I say? Talking about that, walking home. How far was that? How far you had to walk? Which direction? Northeast. It's heading straight for us, not Isha. Down in Manchester, Clarendon, St. Catherine, I get some strong winds. Westmoreland, Hanover, sections of those side, St. James and Trelawney, I get some strong winds. So, yeah, I just know that I'm self-employed. That is it in a Sanya. When I reach to that level, women have to bother with a boss. Swear. I open walk from halfway through to my house. Alright, halfway through to your house. In terms of miles. Because back in Ivan, my brother did a work at one bakery and he literally have to walk about 17 miles. 17 to 20 miles a man have to walk by yard. Yeah. 17 miles, bro. That took him a couple hours well. That far, you know. Walking 17 miles, bro. Yes, Sonia, I have to just go and put in the work. Yeah. It will reach to that day. Okay, you don't know the miles. Alright, cool. No problem. No problem. When it reach Black River. You know, you're supposed to get strong winds on Black River, but the I should make contact sometime this afternoon down there. But it could reach quicker than expected still. Just keep that in mind. Could reach before that. Money if I should make landfall sometime this afternoon, still enough. But it could reach before that because it's moving a bit more quicker. It's moving at 7 miles per hour. Yeah, only girl, Audrey. All right, Cindy. Do you think I help a lot of people, but they are very ungrateful. Tanya, so you going on, everybody grateful for the opportunities or help some people and them turn around and help you down. So I just say you have to just be mindful of who you help. But then again, some people show basically them show them a snake in a wolf in a yeah sheep clothing. Yeah, them a snake. or if you want to put wolf. So them show you the side of them will look so nice and like nothing, like them no corrupt on it or something. As soon as they help them, them just start get corrupt on you. I've been around a lot of persons like that. But it's not saying that on Zoom Earth. Alright, we're gonna check Zoom Earth shortly still. I'm still going over YouTube in the meantime. Alright. So we are gonna move forward and we are gonna check Zoom Earth, then we'll check Med Service Doppler radar. So it's not saying that I'm Zoom Earth. Alright. So let me see. I'm gonna zoom in somewhere on this. Let me measure this. See, there are 32 miles in the dead center of the eye wall from around I look like around a Black River. I'm gonna check. I'm zooming somewhere. It just not really show me much. It just show me most of the major cities or towns. Not really show me what I'm going right or something. I don't know what this will be. It's not even show me where there's a name. That's why I not really like this because it should show us where that area name so we can but this is like around a Black River, Treasure Beach down there so like a Black River the eye wall pass through sections of Treasure Beach area. The eye itself. I feel. So the winds are get strong out here on the north side where I'm at. So maybe today are the last day. Well, today is expected to be that last day of power. But somewhere will receive a damage probably. Yeah, down on the western side I go hit hard. Check it if it go further west. I don't really think so, I go check it still, but some okay, check if it go further west. Alright, brother. That makes a good enough. Too much news things right down. God not like that. And the same thing may I say. That is true. Not only that they make a bad way for others, that is true. But I never got tired of helping. You just help people with that well, you just help them and know say in the back of your mind they may change for you. So that's how you go. When time it a response over, may I check same thing I was just gonna say, Black River. But somewhere will receive. Okay. You look like I run a Black River. Yes, Sonia, definitely. But it look like a run it is like about Black River side though. I'm gonna say on this and see what's going on. It's like a Black River, I'm gonna show it over yeah, look like I run a Black River, so this I show it. I'm gonna update this. Because I don't think I update this from yesterday. Help and don't look back. Yeah, just help and now your back of your mind and know say they may change for you. So it look like at the eye wall place near Black River and White House. Because this is the center of the eye wall. Let me see if we can bring on this on screen here. Pen tool. That should come up, but it's not up. No, I want. Yo, what's going on with that, bro? What is pin? Okay, so you come up here. Did I take a look at time? So this I want right there, so that I want right there. I think I'll put this one on with this one. So like the eye wall I pass right through here. See how which place this is like a white house, the eye wall I pass through and a white house, A white house this. White house a little bit up from Black River. So it look like the eye wall I pass through sections of Black River and White House. Directly across White House. White House up on the seaside, White House are gonna mash up all down a sandals. Because them the right on the sea. And Sandals the White House did recently refurbish as well. That's what they down there. recently refurbished. I ride through White House, Iowa itself, I go pass through. And piece of Black River, I get the dead center of the Iowa. Yo, hmm. That are true in a pick. This doesn't work like that. Only wicked people that go through it. Hmm. From I see all those news teams in North Jamaica. Hmm. Yo, them just do it for just bring back the economy to disruption. Because the economy was not really do fine, but things were starting to change a bit in terms of paying off back the loan and not really borrowing the money from IMF. Sometime this afternoon, Collins, I will pass over St. Anne's side. Yeah, true, Tommy. Sections are, let me check it. I think sections are St. Anne, I think, let me check about this. Let me check about this off. Hold on, let me take this off. No, the Iowa not really pass there anymore. No, sir. The Iowa entering into Montego Bay. So the Iowa pass right over my mother place there, so down the west. Look like I right didn't say it a pass. Okay. Because me know where we're at. There's somewhere right here. Let's see the Iowa. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out back like that. I want to see what that fluctuate. My goodness, at Cambridge. You know, so it kind of shift slightly from west, but yet I pass over with the Iowa. I pass over. Cambridge, I get the Iowa itself. Look at that. Darliston, I get piece of it as well. My Lord. And Darliston is not that far from White House. So the Iowa pass over Darliston and Cambridge. Hmm, that not look good. Let me check back zone right. Let me check back some. Hold on. Alright, so the eye should make contact up here. Let me see. The Iowa should be across. So see the Iowa should be inland this afternoon. About 1 o'clock, the Iowa should be inland. So it should be inland this afternoon. The Iowa itself. The Iowa itself should be inland this afternoon. Really, 100% something and something. Definitely. It would always suffer for bodies. Look good at all. From long time, look good. We did our best, but things are changed. Look good at all. I'm watching on big screen, it deadly. It is definitely not looking good. So the Iowa itself should be inland at 1 o'clock today. Should be inland by that time. With Zoom right show otherwise. Buttercup K. Alright. But this track, I'm gonna check some because I don't know what I'm going to. Let me try to shift this. But when I tell me the track kind of slightly shift back east, or it's still there the same. It's still there the same. Yeah, same place. Yeah. This afternoon that it has shown me. Yeah, that's true. So the eye wall extend a bit further out. So it could reach as far as St. Mary and Kingston, that eye wall. I was expected to make that far on them side there. The eye itself. And the outer bands of the eye wall should impact most of the island. It's like about let me take off this. Could reach come out about 70% of the island I will feel the full effects of Melissa. It's like about 70%. It's not 80. This not look good none time, bro. Not look good at all. Why? What we are gonna do here now? Category 5. This is like about 70% because this is like the whole western side I get it. As far as Kingston. Because as far as Kingston I get piece I wall. Like all the outer bands I got extend way into Kingston. Let me use when the Kingston will be getting it. See there? The outer bands are shown there, and based on what scheme just shared, said the eye wall will extend further whenever I make landfall. It's like about 70, if not 80% of the island. This is the inner bands of the eye wall, this is the outer bands. It's purple. What color I see? Red. It was red and I see on screen. Blessings, big up enough. So I'm going to go down back. So here it extend as far as Kingston. Sexy Phil, nothing really new, it's just with a move about 7 miles per hour now. So you move from what 3 yesterday to 7 today. And the wind speed is basically saying the same, the millibars drop to 901. That will be the minimum central pressure. The millibars drop to 901. Of course, Terry, St. Catherine, I get it as well. As far as Kingston. Those areas on the scene are the red. Those are the outer bands of the eye wall itself when I look at. They're going to extend as far as Kingston. Well, based on information shared, is stating that the millibars is below 900, but them basically being conservative, so them not really, they got the information. And the same thing with the winds. It look like the winds are clock over 200 miles, based on my estimation. But them just being conservative. Maybe them don't want to scare people. But yeah, it extend to Portland and St. Thomas for real. Yeah, definitely Nardia. It seems like the winds are clock over 200 miles per hour, but them kind of be conservative. But no say it's about there. It's about that. They're just being conservative, and maybe them not really scare people, but based on information shared is stating that it's clocking over 200 miles per hour. Trelawney in the eye of the storm as well, so you're gonna get hit hard. Some of the name of the parishes them are gonna get hit hard. So we know Westmoreland and Hanover are gonna get hit hard, the hardest. St. Elizabeth, Manchester, St. James, Trelawney. I'm zooming some, I'm gonna go up some more with this. Trelawney are gonna get hit hard. Manchester, Clarendon, St. Ann, St. Catherine, Kingston are gonna get some of it as well. And it's gonna extend out into St. Mary as well, and sections of St. Thomas and Portland will get hit as well. But please keep in mind that down on the western side, central to western side will feel the most of it. But back up the eastern side will feel some of the outer bands as well, yes, but it's not gonna be that extensive as done by the western side, but they are gonna feel some effect of Melissa. So I guess I answered the questions. So in St. Mary, I get it as well. Straight intersections at St. Thomas and Portland. But it's not gonna be that kind of bad way out east as done by the western side, but you will feel the effect of Melissa. Yeah, man, it extend out to Kingston as well. I'm zooming somewhere and this. So look at Kingston. We can take a look at Kingston. Nicolette, it should make landfall sometime this afternoon. The website here had me some problem. Please, I'm gonna redo this website. Website here give me some problem. Hold on, let me get it back up and running. I'm gonna use a different website. I'm gonna close this one and I'll probably bring up the other one. That give me some problem. Yeah, but go out there and I send Ken Catherine. So yeah, I gotta get it. And based on what I go and run a back walk when I get all the rain. Yeah, Miss Proper. Yeah, definitely. The entire island gonna feel the effects, but most of the western side, central to western side, right? Definitely. So nowhere will be excluded. Just know say gonna be a Jamaica and everybody are gonna feel something. Um, yo, look at that. That's let me share this website this on YouTube. So look at that. I see this is bringing some really strong waves all across the island. Look at that. Yo, this is crazy. Let me change this to a feed. Let me change this to feed real quick. Not mean that we want it in feet. Okay, close off this. So down on the western side, I could go around Treasure Beach area. So this is bringing 17 feet. 17 feet that is coming in a piece, wave heights. 17 feet wave heights. That's pretty high. 17 feet. And them normally say category 5 could bring in anywhere about 18 feet storm surge. At about 17 feet, we're looking at right there. It could be more. It's just a prediction. Prediction is just a possibility still, so it could be more. I'm working on that those four winds at about 200 miles per hour in the Iowa. Wow. I see the same thing with that. We did talk about this yesterday in a scheme. Remember, we did talk about this yesterday and I said, them are find the wins them, but them not really update it and tell the people them so them are find them type of wins. Yeah, we've been saying that from yesterday. It's nothing strange, nothing new. It's nothing strange, nothing new. Maybe them no want put it out there for scare people, but them just have it at a 175 miles per hour for yesterday. We know say it more than that. So maybe them want to get the people them off guard, I don't know. But people don't just know say the winter in the eye wall is 7 o'clock over 200. Maybe some people are gonna say, oh, you know, see it up in the National Hurricane Center website and they spread false information. Ray. And yesterday I was hoping that the system was a bit more so, but it didn't. I made a prayer saying not come, but it did come. It is here. Yeah. So maybe some people are saying, but they are saying now gonna come. Because that's what some people got. They are saying it's not gonna come. But no, but that work for the best. I was just being optimistic, but it's a forward. But I didn't say it's not coming. I see the 8 o'clock over winds of about 200 miles per hour. Bruh. But I think it'll go strength no more though. I think it's the last hurrah for it to strengthen. That it'll make impact with land now and it'll move 7 miles per hour based on their estimation. We're gonna take a look at the flight path where we can Kerry, bless up. Mention. Yeah man, big up mention to share out this stream. One prof. Big up in a bro. Chin chin. Welcome back. Alright, we can continue. See the 15 feet down on the western side. This is about 16 around Black River. Wave height. Where this not look good at all. Yeah man, in a prof, bless up in a farm, granite, and yeah man, my governor. Where this not look good at all. Does it not look good? All people take cover. This is historical. At this time look like it and make circle because it start drift. Yet I go northeast now. Yeah, people, so make sure it's on a cover on the head, you know. Yeah, because definitely this is going to be historical. It has been historical already. It made history already. It did. Because you know, no, sir, I don't feel it go bad. Well, I hope for the best, in bro. Just have to hope for the best. That's all. Me did I say the same thing to you now? Let's see. From pressure drop to 895 millibar just now. See that? We know say the millibars are drop less than 900. We know that from where they. Them just a be conservative and the winds are clock over 200 miles per hour. This is like a tornado, bro. Chin, I'm gonna stress out yourself, you know, but we know what you're trying to say, but not really just stress out yourself right now. When it's time pass and stress out yourself after, but no now. You have to stay positive. I understand when you're trying to say right now you kinda feel sorry for it, not kinda, but you're sorry for the people them were less fortunate when I really have it. But at this time you have to be strong, you have to stay positive, stay optimistic. I can't stress out yourself right now because I know what that are gonna lead to you. Let's say worst case scenario, we don't want this to happen, but you have to be strong because if you panic, your immune system basically are gonna lock down and you're not gonna really think straight. So you have to be strong now. No time to panic, no time to stress. Ball whenever you start pass, but no ball and stress out yourself now. Yeah, respect for the gift, appreciate that. Yeah, man, I have to strength now. Deanna, bless up, you know. What's up? Can rising. Hope all is well. What's going on your side? Yeah. Remember, you know, bro, it's not off. You know, allegedly, it is not off the more side. I put it that way there. They said this is the strongest hurricane in the Caribbean from Hurricane Wilma. Interesting. When was it Wilma? I was a latest. I heard that well. Ha ha woo let's see ya. God go with her. God go with her. Me personally, me not sorry for her. Me not sorry for her. Me not really sorry for her right now. I'm not. Wilma 2005, yeah. Thanks to the info. Yeah, I heard about Hurricane Wilma 2000. That would be the year after Ivan, bruh. See a lady get stranded down there. God go with her. That's the man, them not gonna send nobody for her. Them did a one say if you live in a flood prone area Or if you don't live in a vulnerable area, leave. They did about 5 press conference, if I'm not lying. And them I say, if you don't live in a flood prone or vulnerable areas, please seek shelter or move out. Bro, I'm not really sorry for them. Who that? See, I did type in the chat say somebody gets stranded. Chin, sometime this afternoon it should make landfall, but it will impact down at Clarendon and Manchester, St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland and St. Catherine against some of it as well, and sections at Trelawney and St. Anne against some. I know some strong winds, but it will start to get a bit crazy later. Yeah. I'm still in the day box. I was a lady saying, okay. I heard a lady saying she didn't take the warning in Clarendon and no stranded there. God with her. This is gonna be a situation for a lot of people. Hold on, I'm finished with the comment then. I'm finished with that comment. So God go with her. Because the man them not gonna really send nobody down there for risk their life. I'm gonna bring this on screen over YouTube and go back. What we did there a while ago? We did the over there so. No, this one. Yeah. Alright, people, not type F1 in our chat for me because TikTok are going away from where they. Alright, that. Appeal submitted. They did, Tommy. They did. The 8th strongest from 8th strongest from record keeping. Okay. So who can I hear feel? Definitely. Research info set catching I wrote 5 this month. Thanks to the info chin. F1. Alright, yeah. Thanks, peeps. So I'm still take another look at the system to measure it and see where it's there again. So God go with her, and God go with the rest of the people and when I get stranded because they were being warned. Numerous of times they were being warned. God go with them. Yeah. What go on now, Prof? Yeah, man. Bless up in a farm. Granny Rising. My roof not gonna blow off a deck roof, me not still. Mm-hmm. But me there I worry about my mother house. 893 millibars. Okay, scheme. No problem. Okay, because you're 895. Yeah, man. Just I worry about my mother and the other people that went down at Westmoreland and them place so you're gonna get the direct impact. Yeah, some part. We live up in another side of saying Westmoreland, northeast. Yeah, so we're there up in the hills. So the only thing we are gonna really kind of save the roof is that with the under one little side hill and one hill in front of the house, but the hill would show back to sections at Cambridge side. So if we go up on that hill, we'll see Cambridge, but guess what? The system are gonna take it from the side. Because it's coming from the side and the side. Because we're up on northeast, so it'll take it from the side. So that would be the craziest part. Coming from the side. If it did not directly come from the other side, although other systems them take it from the side is still. But it wasn't greatly impacted by one. But this is gonna be worse than I ever do. Carl, best up enough fam. Yeah man, I worry about the people that I think group right now, cause yeah. I'm gonna call them. You know.
understand? The storm is so terrible. Most of them, the storm they've all had already. But you mean to tell me, say, it's not so real. Hard the winds. But them are going, look at the storm. You know, it does not look like it that powerful as going, how they make it so, to me.
Come on, best of
Because
car.
tropical storm do only more damage than this so far. And this not really do much damage. I say they do damage, you know, me just say. I don't really see that powerful like what that one. It's just the eye wall them away from.
Yeah, we just want it to pass, bro. It is category 5 look too calm. Good morning, bro.
Yeah, category 5 too calm.
My mother is in that side. The mother there Westmoreland, Alicia. It not reach yet, bro. That more, well, you're not really most of it as yet still, but it ain't near.
It not reach yet. Alright. Ivan was like in the same distance. Look, Ivan was way much more damaging than this, and Ivan never come on land. And Ivan was a category 4. And I saw Ivan did look in terms of close to the eye, and it do only for damage. So
Okay,
I believe Storm really deserve to be category 5.
Bro, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm not letting call it, but we don't know if
it's not as much damage as what they must say.
Well, we just hope that happened. They don't really do much damage, but yeah, it looked like some experiment, yeah, man. Yeah, St. Thomas gonna feel it, you know. What go on? Scheme.
I'm not in Jamaica.
My fellow Jamaicans and the president, it's a prophet or stuff.
It's a professor, not prophet, yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. You have only the card. Let me tell you what. I'm not being a whole bunch of surprises. It's not been a whole bunch of surprises for everybody. Understand? Don't let the cards go. Don't be fooled by what you see.
Scheme.
Don't be fooled by that.
Well, we're not gonna be fooled by it, because we can't drop the card down until we pass.
And the thing is, I'm telling you about now here the comparison with this Hurricane and Ivan. I remember I was working with a company at the time, and Hurricane Ivan stood up outside of the Leeward Islands for several days. We can't specifically tell you that. So when Ivan came up from Africa, right? And it basically was out there. It stayed outside of the Leeward Islands. It was small, you know, but it was very compact, and that was one of the things that grabbed my attention when it comes to Ivan. Because it wasn't fragmented, it wasn't like nothing after, and then think about it now, as long as it stayed out there, the better the conditions became. For it to develop, and we know, as they say, versus history. Now, this one, I think persons would have got ample time to prepare.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I said, Scheme, I said the worst not coming. What more worse you expect to come? Tell me now. Just look circle around the eye. Look how much fun. Watch out now. Look how much of the storm upon the land already, especially the southwestern parts. You mean to tell me, say, based upon how them attack, we not see nothing that I want, and the truth, we are seeing mostly tropical storm force winds. I see one look sing tear down there, so I see one look tree drop down there, so based upon how them I say, our only trees is standing, and them I say, yo, this is like worse than Gilbert and Ray Ray, and this is and this is a 5. And nearly half of the storm upon the land already, and it now the worse than Gilbert. Come on.
Scheme. Yeah, refer that question to me, Scheme. If I may attack or ask me, they are sentence. What is that? The eye almost met landfall, but at this afternoon. And yeah, crazy rain, Manchester. This is what I'm saying. The worst of commit, the rain and breeze. Sent on like it's normal, whether the rain falling hard in all harbor. Alright, continue. And then making me see fly last year. Let's see, umbrella last year. And it was worse. Of course, God is in control, bro. Sonia, definitely. Lightning. Oh, Carl, yeah, ask Carl.
Yeah?
Right now, the tail they said. Lightning is showing there as well.
Over the island. So I'm being foolish. My answer already scheme. I told you I'm not on the island.
And Carl, I don't think Carl is not in Jamaica either.
No, we're not there.
Right now, in St. Thomas, Trinityville side.
We're quite close because when I'm home, the company I used to work in, trust me, I'm the person that would have just brief everybody until we have a board meeting and we made our decisions as it relates to what we need to do. But this is what I'll tell you. I hear everyone saying, oh, you know, this is man-made and stuff and everything. Let me tell you something. I'm not sure. That's the conversation I won't take part in. Respectfully, no, I'm not going to take part in that conversation. What I would say, however, is that persons who would have been in areas that they would experience tornado, they will tell you that a tornado will be by the time you get a briefing as it relates to what it's supposed to do. And take for yourself as businesses. By the time a tornado hits, the kind of devastation that is left after it passes is horrific. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as it relates to Hurricane Melissa, remember, I don't know if Professor would have heard this, but the two reconnaissance planes that would have basically gone into the eye, they went in to get a reading when it's on 175 and they had to leave. Because as equipped as those two airplanes are, so they couldn't manage the turbulence that was taking place. So they had to leave.
Not to abort.
Some great possibility. The 175 miles per hour is higher.
200 plus.
I would have said 200 because for it to actually be dealing with it, them two planes there, the way to want to deal with it, now it is way above 175.
I'm because I'm very chronic. I'm a very strategic when it comes to thinking. All right. Now, one of the reasons with logic is this that the turbulence is so terrible. They must abort the mission that they go on. Where is all those terrible winds?
All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna put on one of the professor, right? So I understand critical thinking and I understand the point you're making, but I'll put on the cap now. I'm a pilot here. You already know?
Anything we have seen is still not.
I have a conversation. Good? If you're flying an A380, for example, that is owned by Emirates, right? Or there's a huge 4-engine debris, right? Now, as big as that is, when you have an updraft, good? An updraft is basically wind pressure that actually goes up above a system. The turbulence that you experience in an A380 or Boston that weighs several tons, it is so horrible to the point where you're not, as a pilot, you're not supposed to fly into any system. You either fly above it, really high, or around it. So, for example, you have a Melissa now, which is in the
hold on a piece.
right?
I go mute for a minute.
Any
Yo!
airplane that go fly right now.
Where are you with?
38,000 feet up above. Don't want to be
Huh?
close to where Melissa is. I don't want to give an example now.
There, man.
Did you know that bird? If I fly to
Yeah, well, to landfall in Manchester, go in here about 30 miles.
Yeah.
Good. So
Yeah.
if
2:30, man, I have a live, bro.
remember now, I have to land with the wind.
Okay.
I cannot go head on into the wind. Right? No. If the wind is more than 40 knots across me, that can actually cause me to hit the wingtip or have a tail strike, which could be very catastrophic. That's what I'm saying. That's a 40 knots now. Now we're talking about a system that is above 175 miles an hour. And from the I'm making, I want to share something with you from that aircraft and flight, and we can tell you exactly the intricacies as it relates to no matter how much trust you have. There are some simple things within the atmosphere within which your aircraft just cannot manage. No matter how big it is.
Well, yes, you not be able to understand your man that me talk about. What I'm saying, and that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the exaggeration of all of these news reporters and these so-called meteorologists saying this is going to be worse than Katrina, worse than Gilbert, worse than 51 Storm, worse than Ivan, and in comparison to Ivan, a lower category. Just like how you see this storm is on Jamaica now. That is how the storm went across the southern coast of Jamaica 2004. And I'm speaking about Ivan. And that was a category 4. Hold it. This is a category 5. And even when I say, yo, them are not supposed to be 400 miles in the car. Yo, okay. Jamaica has not seen 200 miles per hour, not even 150 miles per hour in Jamaica now. And the eye is almost touching the land. Also, bear in mind, this storm not have no lightning, no thunder, no night. It's just winds and moderate showers. And you have to tell me, still believe this storm is worse than Gilbert, and it not get ready to get worse yet, and the ice are on the land for 30 minutes.
Professor, without respect to you, I'm hoping, sir, that you and I can have this conversation after this system has passed. As we speak right now, it is 896 millibars, right? 896 millibars.
3.
At 180 miles per hour. No, we can't discredit it now. All we want, we can't discredit it. We can discredit it, we can do that.
Any money say that going to be minimal damage. Remember me tell her that.
No, but I will be very happy with that. Yo,
I don't want to be in Jamaica. When me ask you,
I'm extremely happy. So you know, right now where I sit, I'm extremely happy, sir, if you're right.
Definitely.
Extra man, so I say 100 meter home fly down. And listen, you gotta evacuate the island. Please go now. Well, the world is ending. Boy, run.
No, but sir, professor, remember now, in everything you do, you have fanatics. You don't know the third is
Yes, so someone for it.
No, but you are.
Well, Andy. Hold for a second there, Carl. I'm going to answer the question. Mika, blessings. What's the latest? Well, they're saying that it's been about 7 miles per hour, and based on information shared by National Hurricane Center, and they were saying that it's about 175 miles per hour wind speed. And the millibars, it is alleged that the millibars dropped below 900. And the wind speed is over about 200, based on information shared, but not from the National Hurricane Center. Continue.
When I watch,
so I'm as a professor, remember now, you have fanatics everywhere.
Yes, sir. You are man that know most what storm. You see all them typhoon the way you see. Let me tell you something, man. You see you can compare typhoon with your type hurricanes, because usually the typhoons are common. When you see typhoon ready to reach the Philippines and the outer band, let me tell you something. The Philippines look like it's wipe out, and now listen, I'm not saying we are comparing the structure, right? But how them said it's a storm around nation are how wicked, and it's gonna be so terrible. You need to tell me, say. Anyway, when the storm are touch already, we gonna see some terrible damage.
Them kind of put the thing out of proportion, bro.
What do you mean?
Can I share something?
Well, yeah, Carl. And then I'm going to talk about the worst not come yet. Brother, we don't have no only for worst specifically. It's so close to the Iowa right now. We don't have worst. I like them at it.
I understand that, but I'm not giving you a joke. I don't know where in the world you are, but we can tell you, I'm in the Canada side, so we can tell you, I'm not giving you a joke, right? I'm sure this happens in the US part of the world, in the whole this world. The moment there is some kind of emergency, every single state network is going to set up an emergency thing. And then everybody getting busy, right? I'll give you a joke. Last year I was in a part of Canada. Good, nice, sunny, beautiful day, and on a Sunday, they sent out an advisory so that everybody in their house must put up in their basement right now and go in the park and lie down flat in their belly. Because there was a tornado. And here I know, up until now, you know, there's a good Jamaica, you know, some people. I need a. I'll know me nothing. You understand? But guess what happened now? The persons who basically gravitated that kind of information now went into panic mode. You understand what I'm saying?
True.
And the point I'm making, gentlemen, is that for every message that is sent out, you see, it has a base that is actually grabbed onto, and there are persons who benefit from it as well.
Carl Anthony,
Yes.
who believe the narrative that they were pushing? Do you think in your excellent brain that the Lord has created and put on your body? All right. Do you think that with all the areas of flying plane from before the world was created, do you sarcastic, but do you think that this storm is so horrible as they think, as they said it was worse than Al Gilbert? Let me tell you something. You see Gilbert? Right now, Gilbert under the eye make Gilbert damage Jamaica. So it's close to the eye and the outer band as well. And even if I go back, people go look for Ivan. Ivan never touched land. Ivan was probably close
just
to the island. And the island and the pen pan, them upset right now. Right now, some of the news reporter them upset. You can see the disappointment in their face. Because that's why they get vexed and left the hotel at town. Run down a movie because they want to get the worst of it. And they don't see them vexed.
Hold on, Marcia. Just stay positive, Marcia. That's it. That's all I have to say. Just stay positive.